Happy Sunday. So today I've got a very common question actually, which is what do you think about supplements? So I personally do use supplements myself. What I do see quite commonly is that people forget that supplements are supplements and not replacements. So supplements are there to supplement what you're already getting in terms of vitamins, minerals and the nutrients that you get from your food, and not to replace those by taking the supplements. So what I would say is most of the supplements that are out there are placebo. So they're basically full of fillers and cheap materials and products that mean that you're actually most likely not getting the nutrient or the vitamin or the mineral that you're actually buying the supplement for. So it's just important to remember that the pharmaceutical industry, specifically supplements, is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and the average person isn't really putting enough thought around whether the product is going to actually give them what they're paying for. So most of us that just take supplements are just throwing money down the drain because it's not really giving us our body what we're buying the supplement for. Albeit, I do think that in a modern day life, I find it extremely hard to consistently get the minerals and the vitamins that I need to supplement the lifestyle that I have. So there are some days where, you know, I think I absolutely got that, and some days where, you know, things come up unexpectedly and I'm not quite sure whether I would have given my body everything that I would have ideally wanted to. And that's where I think supplements help, because supplements then for me are the backup option, almost like the insurance that I know that I've given my body what it needs in those times where, you know, something comes up. So for me, the supplements that I always recommend to my clients are vitamin D. So many of us are just deficient in vitamin D. There are so many reasons why, like just, you know, avoiding the sun or just not getting enough sun every day. And vitamin D is just a real immune system boost. So I think taking a vitamin D supplement is fantastic, and you will see if you look right down on my previous Facebook videos or even my blogs on my website, you will see that I have covered vitamin D deficiency before. I also really recommend fish oil as a supplement because it's actually very difficult to get the required good quality fish now. I mean, the seas that we're obtaining our wild fish from is not exactly as clean as we would like these days, and you know, most of us are probably just not getting enough of the, you know, good oily quality fish that we would want to make sure that we're getting enough fish oil. And you know, fish oil it's brain food, so would you not want to take something that feeds your brain every day? So I also recommend a good quality fish oil supplement. And then probiotics. Probiotics are great at giving the gut, the digestive system, all of those good bacteria that it needs. And gut health is something that you really need to know a lot about. If you are looking at your health, it's the route to really supplementing our body. So probiotics feeds directly into our gut, providing all those, you know, thousands of really good bacteria that our gut needs to be able to maintain our health. And then lastly, I would take a good quality multivitamin. And this is one that I think really does need a lot of research around, because there are so many multivitamins out there and half of them are just pointless. So those are the supplements that I generally recommend. But what I would say is with supplements, it's also really good to see a doctor that would really look at where your personal nutritional deficiencies are, so you can customize and tailor-make the supplements that you take to what your body really needs. Remember, each one of us is so uniquely designed, and when I say see a doctor, I'm specifically talking about a doctor that would look at the root cause and be able to really analyze your nutritional markers and your deficiencies in those areas the right way. So that isn't typically a normal GP. This is something like a functional medicine doctor or even a naturopath that would be able to do that very accurately. And the thing that I would finally say about supplements is just making sure that you do your research. So I mentioned it before that half of them are placebo, and you're spending a lot of money on supplements that might not really be giving you what you need. So I really recommend Labdoor, which is an independent researcher that writes reports and analyzes all well, not all, but a lot of the supplements out there, and has a rating system where you can go on there and see the credibility and the scoring on some of the supplements from most of the majority of the high brands that we would really look to get our supplements for. So Labdoor is a really great way of looking at the credibility of the brands of some of the supplements that you're buying. But I also just generally look at, what is the brand talking about when it talks about its accreditations and its certifications and the work that it's done to make sure that the supplements it's providing you really do have those vitamins and minerals that you're looking for. So I hope that's given you a bit of insight into some things to think about when taking supplements. But the main thing is just understanding that nothing gives you just quite what you need in terms of vitamins and minerals as opposed to real quality food. So supplements are never going to replace that. They're just a great backup option. If you want to make sure that you are getting great health tips that are kind of time efficient and help you to make sure that you're tracking towards your health goals, I would always recommend you go straight to 𝐓𝐫𝐿𝐼𝐭𝐞𝐝.com, my website, where you can sign up for my newsletter, where I make sure I do share tips, recipes, and things just going to help to keep you on track of your own health. Okay, have a great evening, everyone. Take care.